Welcome back to Mike's EV Garage. Got some big news on this video. It involves yet another Tesla, and you may have already caught it yet, but in case you didn't, let's introduce you to it. So in case you didn't notice on that little bit of an intro there, I'm inside a Tesla Cybertruck. That's right, we now have a Tesla Cybertruck. We ended up getting the all-wheel drive version. Actually, I had my reservation for several years and did not plan on doing this. This was not the plan. Actually, let me correct that. This was not the plan yet. It was a longer term plan. As you know, we have a Model Y and a Model X. And the short version is we had quite a few problems with the Model X, specifically with the Falcon Wing doors, but not limited completely to them. Over the summer, just kind of hit a breaking point with how long it was in service, and I requested a buyback from our local service center, and Tesla did agree to buy it back. That's not what this video is about. If you are curious to know more about that process and what the issues were and everything like that, drop me a comment down below and I will try and put together a video on that. But as part of that process, we had to decide, are we going to get another Model X? Or are we going to take the opportunity to get a Cybertruck? Currently, as of the recording of this video, which is December 23rd, Tesla had several specials going on. 3 full months of full self-driving supervised. What else? Free supercharging for 3 months, free transfer of full self-driving. But that's not what made us make the decision on the Cybertruck versus a Model X, because all of those would apply to a new Model X. We were really torn because the Model X, it is a really cool car. We love it. It was my wife's primary vehicle. We especially love that ultra red color. And of course, the Cybertruck does not come in ultra red. Our Model Y is also ultra red, so we're not completely out of the ultra red world, but we love that color, love the car. It rode so nice, just so comfortable, great sound system. Had that cool noise canceling thing built in that cut down on road noise and everything. Of course, the big windshield in the front. I don't need to tell you. If you've ridden in a Model X or if you've ever owned one, you know all the cool things. The Falcon Wing doors are cool when they work. They were really awesome. I loved the front door that opened for me to get in. That was great, again, when it worked. And we really liked it. I mean, it was definitely the family road trip vehicle because it was just so smooth on the highway. It is hard to compare that to anything. Ultimately, I'm the one in the video. I do not have my wife with me here, but we did talk about it and we decided we want to go to the Cybertruck. At least for me, there were a few reasons for that. I'm a tech nerd. I love this futuristic looking stuff. So I actually like the looks of it. I like the looks of it more in person than I do on a video or on a photo. And just seeing the stuff getting added to it and full self-driving supervised coming to it a few months ago, I think it was, that was really what did it for me, because I use full self-driving supervised a lot. I would not have wanted to give that up. I know it sounds stupid. Well, you could have a Cybertruck, but if it didn't have full self-driving supervised, I wouldn't have gone for it. It was wanting a truck again. I've had trucks before. We've had trucks before, and if you've had one, you know that there's a lot of utility to them. If you've had one, you also know that you make new friends and get to see your friends and family more when you have a truck. Anybody who has a truck knows what I'm talking about. And just the steer-by-wire and all that kind of stuff. So I talked to my wife, and she was willing to let us get a Cybertruck instead of a new Model X. She is now using the Model Y as her primary vehicle. Here we are. This was just an intro video on this. I will, of course, be making more videos about the Cybertruck, but I don't want to leave you waiting for what I consider to be some of the top things in just the week or so that we've had it. First off, steer-by-wire. Yes, I know. Almost every person who gets one of these and does a review on it says, oh, the steer-by-wire is mind-blowing. There's never been anything like it. They are not wrong. It is pretty amazing. My wife's driven it now. Actually let my son drive it a little bit the other day when we were in a parking lot. He didn't want to drive it home. I mean, he can drive. He's got a license. But we drove it around a parking lot, and he thought it was pretty cool. And it's easy to explain, like, how it works. Okay, it's not directly connected between the wheel and the axles and all that, and it's using this redundant steer-by-wire system. But to actually explain what that means driving it, I can't. So maybe there's somebody else who has. And if you've seen a good video on there where somebody did explain it, please drop it in the comments down below, because I'm having a hard time explaining it. So that is pretty amazing. And that combined with the four-wheel steering, it blows my mind how short the turning radius is on this truck. I'll leave you with one additional thing, and that is something that I personally have not seen talked about a lot in review videos. I've seen it talked about, just not emphasized a lot. You know, the steer-by-wire gets a lot of the attention, the looks get a lot of the attention, you know, the tonneau cover and the vault back there gets a lot of attention. This thing rides unbelievably well. I have had several trucks over the years. I got several friends who have trucks. I personally have never ridden in a truck that rides this nice. The one I've driven that comes the closest is a Ford F-150 Lightning. That was pretty smooth, but this with the air suspension and the ride, I don't know how they do it, but it rides really close to the Model X, if not right there with it. It is a very, very smooth riding vehicle. And I do have to hand it to the Lightning. The Lightning does not have air suspension. That is straight up suspension. So kudos to Ford for getting that nice of a ride in something without air suspension. If you have not done a demo drive of one of these, a lot of the sales centers, the service centers have these for demo drives. You need to take it for a demo drive. If you don't, if you know somebody who has one, if they offer to let you drive it, take them up on the offer. I just can't emphasize enough how nice the ride is in it. So if you have anything specific that you're interested in about the Cybertruck, or my opinions on anything about it as I get to drive it more and everything like that, I've got a lot of my typical accessories in here, like screen protectors and floor mats. At some point I'll probably do a video about the top accessories I recommend for it and what we've put in our own here. If you have anything you're specifically interested in about the Cybertruck, please do let me know in the comments down below. And I appreciate you watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.